It was a Saturday night. On the outskirts of a Midwestern American city, a small community cricket ground was lit up under tall floodlights. Every weekend, people from different backgrounds gathered there. Immigrants from South Asia, the Middle East, and a few local Americans, playing night cricket to forget the stress of work, homesickness, and routine life. For them, this ground wasn't just about sports. It was a place of freedom and friendship. Right next to one side of the ground was the city's municipal dump site. Even during the day it looked unpleasant, but at night it felt wrong. The smell, the darkness, and the silence around it made people uncomfortable. Locals often warned others not to go near it after dark, but the players always brushed those stories off as superstition. That night, just before the match started, everyone noticed that their friend Daniel didn't look well. His face was pale, his body weak, and he clearly had a fever. The group decided he shouldn't play and told him to rest. Daniel asked who would replace him. That's when they noticed a stranger sitting in a corner of the ground. He was fully geared up, pads, gloves, helmet, and a bat in his hand, but he wasn't part of any team. When he saw them looking at him, he stood up and walked over. Calm and serious, he introduced himself as Adam and said he could play if they wanted. No one questioned it. In the US, it wasn't unusual for someone to casually join a local game. Since Adam was new and unknown, they decided to send him in as an opening batsman. Adam walked to the crease without saying a word. The first ball was bowled, and he smashed it. The ball flew high, cleared the boundary, and landed straight inside the dump site. Everyone stared in shock, then clapped in excitement. The second ball came. Same shot, same direction. Into the dump again. The third ball, the fourth. All of them disappeared into the darkness of the dump site. Now the excitement turned into concern. They had spare balls, but losing them one by one into that place didn't feel right. The players gathered around Adam and asked why he kept hitting in the same direction. Adam replied calmly, almost coldly, that he was just playing his shots. Fielding and retrieving the ball was their responsibility. Someone suggested that they all go together to collect the balls. At that, Adam immediately refused. When they asked why, his tone changed. He told them that a few months earlier, a young man had been murdered near that dump site. His head had been severed, and the body was dumped there. The case had appeared in local news but was never solved. Some people claimed that at night, a shadow could still be seen wandering there, carrying its own head. The group laughed it off. Someone joked about horror movies. Others said America was full of creepy stories. Turning on their phone flashlights, they climbed over the boundary and headed toward the dump site. They couldn't find the balls. That's when they noticed an old, abandoned health clinic standing near the dump. Closed for years, windows broken, doors rotting. Suddenly, a sound came from inside, like a chair being dragged across the floor. The silence became heavy. Curiosity overcame fear. They slowly stepped inside. One room's door was half open. Inside, a figure was sitting on a chair, bent forward, its face hidden. One of the boys called out, "Hello!" No reply. Then a hand slowly extended out of the darkness. In that hand was a severed head held by the hair. The body sat facing the opposite direction, while the head looked straight at them. The head spoke. "I warned you not to come here." Their bodies froze in terror. Then it said, "Don't you recognize me? I'm the same one who was batting just minutes ago." At that moment, a few of them collapsed on the spot. The others screamed and ran for their lives, never looking back. After that night, the cricket ground was abandoned. No more Saturday night matches were played there. Even today, people in the area say that no matter how modern America may seem, there are still places where dark stories live on, and sometimes they come out to meet you. If you enjoyed this horror story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more true-style scary stories every week.